What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Garrett the Codmaster Laidlaw here, coming at you with a deck profile of my Clown Blades for January 2016 for the upcoming format, which is going to be pretty much dominated by Pepe and all that. My opinion on this deck, it's good. I mean, it's decent. I just built it because it's fun and it spams rank 4s. And it has versatility. It's a toolbox deck, that's all it basically is. I mean, you get rank 4s, you spam everything, you get synchros and all that. But I mean, I only play 2 synchros. I've only got 13 in extra deck right now because I'm trying to figure out what I should do for the next, for the other 2. But anyway, let's jump right into the deck. The Heroic Challenger Engine, 2,000 Blades. 3 Halberd. This is pretty much self-explanatory. I don't really know what else I should say about this. 1,000 Blades. When I take damage by Trick Clown, just special it in attack position. Halberd, special summon if I have no monsters and my opponent controls 1 or 2 or whatever. Does piercing and it searches. That's pretty self-explanatory. 3 Marmelio. I like to grab my trap holes. I run 2 time space side in my sideboard, and I run 3 trap holes main. I'm thinking about bumping down some traps or spells in order to get to fit in the time spaces because of the meta and the formats. My personal opinion on time space, it's good. You need to run it. Clown Engine. 3 Hat Tricker. Self-explanatory. Spams rank 4s. Makes it so much fucking better. 3 Damage Juggler. Pretty self-explanatory. Reduces battle damage. Reduces effect damage. Not only that, it also lets you banish a search for a clown, which is pretty good. 2 Trick Clown. A lot of people have either been playing this at 3 or 1 in this deck in the past, but we don't have Mathematician at 3 anymore, so it's kind of harder to... I mean, at 3, it feels too cloggy to me because, I mean, I don't really like to draw this guy because I either like to Foolish him or Mathematician him to the grave. I don't really like to have him in my hand unless I have to because, honestly, I like to normal glow up rather than special it because, just for the sole fact, when I special... Because this deck doesn't really need normals as much. You always get that last normal to get the board full, so I don't really care about having... I don't care to normal him, like, at all. I don't really like to normal him, and because of his effect, it allows me to special summon 1,000 Blades going to rank 4. 2 Gigabyte. Pretty self-explanatory. Specials when you have a spellcaster on board. Can't control more than 1, which is whatever. Nefariousness, 1, because this is really fucking cloggy. I don't really like this card that much, but I only use it when I have a dead Xyz on board. And re-special him to get overlay for another one. Like, let's say I have a Castell on board with no materials. Just re-special him, destroy that, and re-special. Mathematician. Dumps. All you need to know. Mathematician dumps, and it's a free +1. That's all that really needs to be said about him. Glow Up. It's good. It allows you to synchro. And it allows you to special summon from grave. But like I said, I like to normal this more than special it, honestly. I end up normaling this a lot in my games. I don't really like to special this. For the sole fact that it can be negated by stuff. Because not many people... I've never seen anybody really negate a normal summon glow bulb. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, normal? And they're like, okay. 3 Instant Fusion. Yes, I have 2 that are German. I like German cards, they're good. But anyway, 3 instants, get the Nordens, special monsters from grave to spam board. 3 upstarts, playing 37, self-explanatory, free draw, +1. 2 MST. Yes, this is questionable. Twin Twisters are going to be coming out. I'm going to be replacing these with Twin Twisters more than likely and siding these. I mean, I'm never going to not play this card. It's good. I mean, it gets out of back row, but it doesn't really do anything for Magicians or Pepe because they're just going to reset their pendulum zones. But yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory for MST. The one-ofs spells, Rhoda, it's at 1, sadly. Foolish Burial, obviously, at 1. Regeki at 1, too good. Yes, it's OCG. I like OCG. Traps, 2 calls. It's good. It gets out your cards out of the graveyard. So if I want a special Marmelio, pop back row, and then go and do an Xyz play. So I don't have to waste a normal or anything. But I don't really draw those as much, it seems. 2 Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmares. Marmelio targets. And then that's basically all. It negates special summon the monster's effects. So if they go Trish or try to Trish me, Nightmare, negate its effect, destroy it. Same. It's just pretty self-explanatory. And then 1 of Traps. Bottomless, Vanities, Compulse, and Torrential. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people haven't been running this, but if, like, let's say I have, like, maybe a Perform Mage Trick Clown on board, let's say just a bullshit clown on board just to block, like, let's say I special them last turn, and I get to special summon them this turn, re-special, by paying cost and re-specialing him, and they have their whole board, and on the last monster I'll chain Torrential, destroy everything, and I'll be set up for a play next turn, more than likely. So that is main deck. Extra deck. Diamond Crab. It's a big wall. It's got a big ass. That's all that needs to be said. And it's a 3k beater with its effect, so there's not much needs to be said. Cowboy. 800 for game. I actually use his attack position effect a lot because of Cosmos and stuff. I really like to get over the big ships. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's Cowboy, of course. DDW, Diamond Direwolf, back row removal. All that needs to be said. Pretty self-explanatory. 2 Castel. A lot of people are really, really iffy about this card. By that, I mean, people usually play this at 2 or at 1. Some people play 2 101s and then 1 Castel. I personally like 2 Castels and 1 101. Because, okay, yes, you get to take their monster. Okay, they're just going to re-special next turn, especially when it comes to Pepe and all that. 101. It's good. I mean, I don't like to play it at 2 personally. I don't really like it at 2. That's because, I mean, that's just my opinion. Y'all may like it at 2 or 3 or whatever. That's y'all's opinion. I don't really like it at 2. King of the Frail Imps, Search Gigabyte. All that needs to be said, Search Gigabyte, special it. Off of, let's say I have Trick Clown on board or any of the other clowns on board. Or Mathematician. Carnagorgon. Retargets. Good. Trapeze Magician. OTK. Now onto the fusions. 2 Norden. Its effect. Special from grave. All that needs to be said. 1 Nat Beast for Synchro and 1 Trishula. Yes, this is a 13 card extra deck. I have not finished it yet. I've been varying on what I'd like to run, and so far this is looking pretty. I mean, this extra deck is so far at my locals, it's pretty much spoke for itself. It's a decent extra deck. I like it. I don't know about others' opinions on it, but I really like it. If I could run Trish at more than 1, I definitely fucking would. That card is way too good.